12:05, we'll call this meeting of the Berlin-Boylston Regional School Committee to order. We've got Jess and Beth are in the room together at Tohoto. We've got Lisa, Megan, and myself on the line. Lori is trying to get on, but she might be having difficulty, so we'll see how that goes. But Aaron, do you want to go ahead?
Sure. So I'm going to try to be quick in respect for everyone's time, and this is nothing magic we need to do. Both towns have come through with a little bit more money in specific categories. So Boylston came through after looking at their vocational numbers, another 50,000 of operations money. Quick reminder, Boylston operations money covers operations at both BES and Tohoto, as well as Tohoto Capital. That's not the case for Berlin, whose capital covers Tohoto Capital as well. So it's a little quirky. So running through the presentation very quickly, this only changed. The Berlin side hasn't changed. The Boylston side, in the next slide, slide 3, changes by $44,714. So what we've done is we've ascribed most of that $50,000 directly to BES operating, somewhat because of how some of the capital played out at Berlin, and to kind of keep it in operating and understand some of what we need to get done at BES as well. So we are putting that directly into student support in terms of tutoring support in math and ELA, to really kind of go after some of those concerns we have around student progress in those areas. So that brings our new assessment for Berlin Elementary to $4,984,651. You can see the prior number, $4,940,234. And that's that $44,000 difference. So then going to the next slide, because Berlin had some more capital. Oh, the numbers came out a little skewy. Sorry about that. They're even on mine. So the elevator controls, the cameras remain, but with the additional capital money that they've granted us, we're able to do that student staff device replacement. That becomes equitable with BES, who's also doing that. This will also pay for the floor scrubber, as well as the blinds that John has been wanting for quite some time. It will help with cooling the building during the hotter summer periods, as well as provide some security protection in case there's any potential incidents. You can see the difference there, 311 less 237. On to the next page. So from both towns, we were able to pull a little bit more capital. It's in the ballpark of 6,000 from Boylston, a couple thousand from Berlin based on the capital numbers. So this would go towards buying a little more middle school furniture. It's not a tremendous lift, but sort of because of the way the splits work and recognizing some of the things that had to happen at Berlin Memorial, and it was more advantage to get those things done, we felt like this made sense. I have spoken with all of the staff involved, the administrators involved. Lisa's fine with this. We'll try to do this incrementally. John's pretty happy with getting the blinds. Okay. So going down to the next slide, this covers both towns. These are the adjusted capital assessments for both towns. So both towns' capital assessments changed slightly. You can see the March 27th numbers, the prior numbers. Sorry, we're battling announcements. So those numbers you can see, 796, 793 for Berlin goes up to 873, 885. 1227, 357 at Boylston goes up to 1232, 940. Scrolling down, I have checked these numbers with both towns. They are in agreement. I have emails with both towns. So then going to Berlin, whose yeah, Berlin has entirely capital. This is the new assessment number from 9,158,483 to 9,235,575. Scrolling down, we adjust Boylston's from 13,572,632 to 13,622,632. That's the 50,000. And then happy to take any questions. But the next slide has the proposed school committee motion if everybody is on board and understands what we're doing.
Thanks, Aaron. Could I please have a motion that the Berlin-Boylston School Committee vote to approve a revised FY26 operating budget of $24,413,390 and a FY26 debt and capital budget of $2,106,825, resulting in total assessments of $9,235,575 to the town of Berlin and $13,622,632 to the town of Boylston.
So moved.
Megan?
Second.
I heard Lisa first. Sorry, Jess. So Lisa seconded. All right. Any questions, discussion for Aaron?
That's wonderful that the towns could find a little bit more money for capital requests.
Yep. And big thank you to Karen with the town of Boylston. We have been back and forth for a couple of weeks over those vocational numbers. And Kristen, who has really pushed for the additional capital money when they got their free cash certified.
Excellent. Any last comments or questions? Okay, roll call vote for Lisa.
Aye.
Megan?
Aye.
Beth? Beth, I couldn't hear you.
Aye.
Jess? Jess?
Aye.
I'm an aye as well. Okay, that's 5-4. Anyone against? Nobody's against, so 5-0. That's 2/3 of the committee, so we're good. The motion passes. All right, thank you. Any last words? Anything we need to know, Aaron?
No, I will send out modified assessment letters tomorrow. Reminder, you also gave me the ability to adjust those to the Boylston capital schedule. So I will be following that as well, touching base with towns, making sure that's what they want. I know Boylston wants their adjusted capital schedule, but I want to touch base with Berlin and make sure that works with them too.
All right. Could I then have a motion to adjourn this meeting, please?
So moved.
Megan?
Second.
Jess? All right, Lisa? Lisa? Frozen? Okay, we
She's
lost
frozen.
Lisa. Megan?
Aye.
Beth?
Aye.
Jess?
Aye.
All right, I'm an aye as well, even if Lisa's against. We're adjourned. That motion passes. Thank you.